Hello, my name is Joseph Reyes, and this is my speech for Rocky. Imagine being knocked down over and over again while everybody who's looking already's decided you have lost. Now imagine getting back up every single time because you want something to change. This is exactly what 1976 film Rocky is about. Directed by John G.A. and starring Sylvester Stallone, Rocky is an absolutely moving film that shows that through dedication and grit, anything is possible. According to the American Physiological Association, one of the most important traits for long-term success is resilience, which is the ability to come back from setbacks and obstacles no matter what has happened. This matters a lot because lots of students go through these obstacles throughout their school and their lifetime, and grit helps you stay focused and on track, while resilience helps you to keep going rather than giving up. First, I'll explain the plot of Rocky, then I'll go onto the message and the character development, and finally I will compare my own opinion against what critics have said. Rocky is about a character named Rocky Balboa, an underdog boxer who gets the opportunity to fight the world heavyweight champion, something that is unheard of. Even though nobody really believes in him, he trains harder than ever, without anyone seeing him in the night and in the mornings. The film is really about the development he has, and rather than just him winning, the film isn't about the wins. It's about his effort and the journey he goes through emotionally and physically. What makes the story feel real is Rocky is just one ordinary guy. He's a guy that has gone through the life of boxing in the very small leagues, but he's just a normal person like all the rest of us. He has goals, and he also has struggles. He deals with confidence issues and self-doubt, which makes him more relatable and makes him easier to understand, as well as make the story a bit deeper. At this point, I would show you a clip from the movie Rocky where he talks to his significant other Adrian, expressing exactly what he wants, expressing the goals he has and who he wants to be seen and what he wants to prove to himself. So now that you've seen the clip attached, and now that I've explained the plot of the story, I can talk about the message I believe comes through this film. The main message of Rocky is determination and grit. Rocky puts in work even when nobody's watching, in the early mornings and the late nights, and talking with himself to get himself into the right mindset. His goal isn't even to win, which is something I love about this film. It's to go the distance. Exactly what he says in the clip is no one has ever gone the distance with Creed, and he wants to be standing when those bells ring. He wants to prove to himself he's capable of more than what people have expected from him or think he will do. Throughout the film, Rocky grows a lot. He grows as a person, and he grows as a fighter. He grows to accept people to help him, and he grows away from problems that he's had. At the beginning, he didn't really have much confidence, nor did he really have a direction where he was going. He kind of just worked as Lansing. But by the end, he had gained his own self-respect and knowing that he really did have what it takes. Now that you understand the message, I want to compare my opinion with what critics have to say. One critic named Vincent Canby from the New York Times described it as an emotionally engaging and uplifting film. He then went on to say that this film was a happy film, a happy ending film, resulting in a feel-good story. Another critic, saying Rolling Stone, also called it inspiring and authentic. However, there were some critics that didn't enjoy the film as much and thought of it down. The Time magazines said that the film is predictable and following basic formula of a problem and a solution and a winning character. And the Los Angeles Times said the story is simple and lacks complexity. Personally, I believe Rocky can really challenge someone's perspective. With everything that's going on in the world, it's very easy to get distracted and forget your own potential. This movie reminds you that you are your only limit. There are always going to be things you can't control, but you are never behind in your own journey. Everybody has the time they need to do something with their life, even if it takes longer than they want. If you really do want it, it can get done. Whether you want to travel or become an engineer like me, or get really good at something that nobody knows you even do, it all comes to time and dedication. To conclude, today I talked about the plot of Rocky, its message about determination and growth, and how critics both agree and disagree on its impact. Again, as Rocky is a powerful film that shows through dedication and grit anything is possible. No matter how many times you get knocked down, what matters in the very end is getting back up and continuing to fight what you want. That is why Rocky is a movie that everyone should experience at least once in their life. Thank you for listening. My name is Joseph Reyes.